people that were annoying in town and would come up there and we made them shit their pants.
Right. Yes. Okay. I remember them. Yes.
Then we talked them into coming with us to basically get content from our activity.
Yes.
Because ultimately they're the ones we're supposed to kick out of this dungeon.
And dude had said, I'll leave when I get enough content. So the thought was, this gives him content. Maybe it'd be enough to get him out of here. Again, still trying for a non-violent solution at this point.
Are you playing a pacifist?
No, but I mean the most aggressive thing I've done this up to this point is encapsulate someone in a wall of force.
Correct.
And torment them with fire.
It wasn't real fire.
No, but psychologically.
I mean, it was real torment.
Yeah.
The scars were real.
The scars were real, but
they're just on the inside.
Well, the intention there was perhaps to scare them off, because I'd rather scare them off than kill them.
Tomato, tomato.
At this point.
Yeah. Sure.
I'm trying whatever the opposite of a murder hobo is. I assume that's just a competent player.
I've never met one of those.
I know.
Sounds boring.
Yeah, but when the dice fuck us, that's when it gets real exciting.
Well, that's true, yes.
Because it doesn't matter how good the plan is. If the dice don't back it up, it doesn't matter.
We are especially good at getting fucked over by dice.
We are reasonably competent tacticians.
Yeah.
So there you go. That's, I don't know, that's a recap of sorts, unless you have other stuff to offer up, Mr. Dungeon Master.
No, I think we're fine.
Okay.
We were all heading off down the path. And let's see, you had already talked to, like, the podcasters came along to the first round of talking to the miners, and then you were heading off to the second round of it.
Yeah, they told us where they encountered.
It was opposite direction-ish.
And I believe, but I could be mistaken, but I thought they went, the podcaster went for my offer of seaming on him as well.
Yes.
And just to confirm, what are you seaming?
Oh,
They look like bushes.
Yeah, it is the most badass ghillie suit camo.
Oh. Cool.
We are, so not a pacifist, but I am, subterfuge is never a bad thing.
You're not a pacifist, but you play one on TV. Got it.
He's a pacifist right up to the point where we need to assassinate somebody.
Right. Well, you've come out with the assassinate first model sometimes, and like you said, that's dice dependent.
Yeah.
You have one round of battle that really sucks, and suddenly I'm like, well, I guess you can roll new characters for the second half of this.
Yeah. Which that is always a fear with a Dylan adventure.
Hey,
Dylan Young
why have
special.
the enchantment if you're not going to use it? That's the whole
He's
point
not
of the week's
wrong.
trip. I mean, the one time we tried to use it, it was 50-50.
True.
Okay, so yes, you have turned around. You're heading back to where basically the other fork is, to that section. I would say once you get back to that fork, it's about an hour walk the other direction to get to the other set of caves. Are you making any particular pace as you're going through there, or?
Well, we look like walking shrubbery, so but we look like shrubs. We don't make like rustling noises when we walk or anything, right? It's just whatever. Normally, we would our footfalls and backpacks clattering is the normal. So, yeah, I don't know. Do we need to? We need to do like stealth action. Maybe the closer we get to the thing, we will worry about that. But
I mean, I'll sneak with the best or / worst of them, whatever.
Well, that would be
I
us.
have no doubt about that. Yes. I think in our short experience of you stealthing, we are well prepared with what you are bringing to the sneak game.
Not much.
It's not where we put points for Annie.
Correct.
Well, it's easy to sneak up on children, so.
That's correct.
Hell, sometimes they'll come right up to you.
Yeah, offering some candy.
Yep.
Come look at this cool sword I got.
No, you gotta look down in here.
Tell me, does this smell like chloroform?
Can you help me find my missing Drake?
Oh God, we're going to hell.
Yeah, well.
Maybe a seat by the fire.
Yep.
All right, so.
It's not like
if
we
you're just
pulled
going
up in a
regular pace-
windowless wagon.
Yeah.
Yet.
Well, you can't afford
We
a
could
wagon.
corner the market.
Yet.
Hey, so moving sort of cautiously, but not really until we get to I don't know, a certain distance away from where we think these caves are supposed to be. I mean, I assume through the trees and through the path we can tell when we're getting close to the side of the mountain.
Yeah, you have a general idea of where they said it would be, and like I said, there's still another path. Like you're not cutting your way through the woods that's, fully thick. It's just a path they don't use anymore for that particular set of mines because they didn't need to. Wasn't worth the risk for not needing to do anything yet. So, yeah. Go ahead and just give me a stealth roll for the group. I mean, everybody can roll, but just to make sure nothing outrageous happens.
That's I
I
just
think
rolled
I did
average, so 19.
I got a 15. Go ahead.
I rolled really bad. I also got a 15.
Oh, I thought you were going to say 25 or something. Okay,
Well,
yeah, no problem.
I got a 15 on die for a total of 15. So
yeah, I got a 4 on die for a total of 15.
Nice.
Yeah, I didn't think this was going to be a issue here.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah, you make it up to where the bit of a clearing is ahead of the mouth of the caves. Like you could see the mouth of the caves across the clearing at that point. Were you just heading straight in? Did you have something Any type of plan or any type of anything that you wanted to do, or was it just straight across, straight to the caves?
Is there any activity? Do we see any signs, tracks, animal bones strewn about the entrance?
No.
Signs that
I mean,
says Yeti home, go away.
no. I assume they're not going to have that. Usually their caves kind of go back and then turn a corner, and then they have a cave. Like they're
Okay,
not one that
they're not
usually,
on the outermost. They're
right.
deep within the cave.
They're not building fires in the clearing.
Okay. I'd say we check it out for a few minutes, and then if it looks like it's quiet, I'm okay with moving in. Let's get in there and clean house.
Let's get in there and ruin someone's day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Let's make some
is-
content.
Yeah. We're talking like 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon now. So, it would be a reasonable time to assume they may be up and stirring if they had to make the walk every night to get to town to try and steal things. They'd probably be waking up right around this time. Okay. So at this point, there's nothing that's obvious. I guess we could all do a survival or nature check.
What is this check for? What are we looking like?
Just to see if there's any signs that aren't bones on the ground.
I got a 21
saying-
on nature.
Okay.
18
I got a
on
7.
18 on survival.
Okay. You see some tracks that look overly large. Like that's probably what you're looking for. And you see a couple of, hairballs that might have come off while they were walking back in there, leading towards one of the caves that is of the couple of entrances. It seems kind of obvious which one it'll be. So,
Okay.
cave number 3 looks like the one that had somebody in there the most recent. But the other ones have been used at some point, just not most recent.
Well, who wants to lead the way? I get my shield out and my sword. I guess I am the fighter thief.
I can cleric tank if that's what we need to do.
I
the
think
podcaster's not going
shoulder to
first.
shoulder might be a good idea. I don't know that I'm going to be an awesome tank, but
Wait, why
definitely.
doesn't the podcaster want to go first?
Because he's got to film everybody from the back walking in.
Uh-huh.
He's filming the content.
Yeah, sure, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I'll go at the front. I'm okay with that. I'll start moving into the cave.
Okay. Podcaster will go 3rd or 4th. Best he'll offer. Yeah, does anybody have any way to generate light?
Actually, I do.
I do not.
I will cast the light cantrip. On my devotee's sensor,
Is that like your holy symbol, or what is it?
that's my magic weapon. One sec while I pull up what kind of weapon that is. I think it is just a one-handed mace, but I want to make sure. It is... No, I'm sorry, it's a flail. It is a
Is this
one-handed
like an
flail.
incense burner?
Yep.
Okay.
I will cast light, the cantrip on the ball.
Okay. Yeah. You've got enough light to see through. I mean, there's no magical darkness or anything going on in there. It goes back about 15 feet, and then there's a hole to the left. Goes back a couple more feet from there, and then back to the right. So basically, keeps out the wind, keeps out extra stuff that they don't have to worry about. And you see let's say like a 15-foot ceiling cleared out cave in there.
Okay. And
Check.
I don't see anybody home.
You see a large object looking like they're curled up asleep in the back corner.
Cool.
They're not affected by the light at all? Or is it not falling on them?
No, I mean, you can kind of see that they're in the back there. I mean, it's not...
Okay.
You can see you wouldn't see the shapes if the light wasn't hitting them.
I get you.
But I don't have like a great idea of what this thing looks like, is what you're saying.
Right. I mean, it's a pretty large, hairy mass on the ground. But it'd be like if its back was to you, you're not seeing too much. There's no features.
Yeah. Okay. Can I get a rough estimate on like how tall I think this guy would be if he stood up? Or lady?
I mean, with the curled up portion, so like not showing the legs or the arms, things like that, that portion looks to be like 8 feet.
Okay. Not curled up portion, 8 feet. That's a big boy.
Yeah. I mean, anywhere in that 12 to 14 foot range would be reasonable to assume based on what you can see.
Cool.
Scheisse. That's a big
It's a
boy.
big boy. That is a whole phobia I didn't realize this character had until now. Cool. I'm going to kind of motion with my left hand kind of behind my back, like shooing people backwards.
Okay.
Okay.
As I slowly start to back out.
All right.
Slowly, purposefully trying to not alert or make any sudden movements that would awaken our sleeping friend.
Okay.
All right. That's reasonable. Give me a quick stealth check to make sure.
Natural 20 for a total of 20.
Okay. Yes. You managed to not tip off the sleeping body in the corner.
Yay!
If we sneak off to the side, I can throw up the telepathic bond for an hour.
That might actually be a really good idea.
But as I only have one more 5th level spell slot, I am going to want to cast it as a ritual.
Sure. How long does that take?
10.
Oh, yeah, okay.
But if we can find a quiet place off to the side, we should be okay, because we're still shrubbery for should be another probably 3 or 4 hours, I would think.
Okay. How long does that last? 4?
8 hours.
8 hours. Holy shit.
And it is not concentration based.
That's amazing. Yeah, that works for me.
Then yeah, I would like to do that if that's okay.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
I am not going to be including the podcaster.
Good plan.
Okay.
Into our
Fuck him.
thoughts.
Into our thought circle, yeah.
Yes.
I don't want him giving me stage direction in my head.
Probably wise.
Good plan.
And I can still talk to him telepathically if I need to get a message across, so...
Okay, so who are you able to communicate with then?
Up to 8 willing creatures of my choice within range, so everybody in the party minus the dude.
Okay.
Cool.
And it
fair.
lasts for an hour, and doesn't care about distance or line of sight, only that we're on the same plane of existence, and it is also not concentration based.
Wow.
Really not concentrating on anything.
I will be. I've got plenty of spells that require concentration. It's just the ones that I've been casting don't.
Okay. No problem having that to happen. So what are you planning to do once that goes through?
I don't know. He wanted us to all back out, which I assume is because he had something he wanted to discuss.
Yes. So once we can communicate telepathically and not make sound, I would explain to them that we have a sleeping friend in the cave.
Okay. What do you want to do?
Well, I guess do we don't need to kill them, right?
I'm not sure what your plan was with any of this. Your plan was to find them, but
sure.
I don't think there was any discussion beyond let's go out there and find them on what you were going to do after.
Well, we're supposed to bring back one of their heads.
Well, we're supposed to bring back one of their heads if we're going to complete the assignment for the town. But we don't need to complete the assignment for the town because that's not why we came here in the first place. We're here for the dungeon.
Right.
Yes.
So our job from the dungeon was
which we need to give content to this asshole.
I mean, I had a couple
Didn't
of
he have
thoughts.
2 friends?
One was, I had a couple of thoughts though. One was that we work to give this guy some content, but I feel like that's going to get us into an active fight that we don't even necessarily need to be in.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, another option is that we get him positioned in the cave so that he can have a good angle to get all the content. And then I draw attention to him like a fucking beacon, and he gets to work shit out on his own.
Wow. Yeah, that is not murder hobo.
That's
That is
more like
diabolical.
sacrifice hobo.
Yeah.
I mean, I like this ideal. I will allow it. There'll just be several rolls.
Of course you do.
Dylan's pulling out his celebrity death match. I'll
That
allow
was
it.
never in doubt, Dylan. Yes.
Wow. Okay. I mean,
So do we need well, the stuff they've taken from the farms, the last time we saw them, they took a bunch of vegetables. Would they even...
They took food.
Yeah, but would they eat this dude or just punch him? I mean, what?
I mean, they tried to evil eye me, and it just didn't work.
True.
I mean, anything is possible with the right price or motivation. Do we think we could motivate the Yeti to handle our podcaster problem?
Well, I don't know if we can keep the
I mean, you don't know
podcaster
if this
from
is
running
even the
away.
Yeti you talked to before, so you don't know how they're going to react.
True.
There is...
If it's not one of the ones scared of your fire, then they may attack whatever is moving.
Did we determine, do any of us speak Yeti?
We do not, and we couldn't find anybody who did.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I speak
It's
elf,
not like
giant, and goblin, and it wasn't covered.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't just dial up a translator for a Yeti from a small to medium-sized town.
Is there anything... I mean... I work in the realm of not real things, so if there is something fantastical that you think might work imagery-wise, let me know. I'll make it happen.
Okay.
I can do illusions. I can do illusions with sound. And I have slightly extended range on my illusions as well if we need to do things from an incredible distance, but I don't see that that's going to necessarily be a need.
Yeah, I don't think that'll be a need. What time is it? Afternoon, right?
Yeah, we're hitting the 4 to 5 o'clock range now.
Okay.
Because about 3-4 when you came up to the clearing.
And they didn't go to, like, over the wall to get food until, like, well into midnight, right?
It was like 11 p.m. Like it had been dark for a little bit because it's winter time, but Yeah, it wasn't like 3 a.m.
Well, that's good.
No, like I said, this is around the time that they probably would have been up and getting ready to leave if they were hitting the town at that time every night. So you don't know how long you have till they
So
wake
what-
up anyway.
We're just laying in wait, or are we rousing them?
I see benefits in rousing them personally.
I see benefits in rousing them in there.
Yes.
Like, don't let them be on their feet before we start hitting them.
I mean,
do we want some shock and awe with a little fear?
that's probably not a bad way to start.
All right, because I got options. Let me run through some of the ideas I got. So it's a cave, right?
Yep.
All right. So one option would be major image and do it up as a dragon coming home, returning to its cave. It'll probably be a little bit choppy on the flight, but I can make it. I can make it move around. I can make it enter the cave. I can make it roar. It's not going to be a huge dragon, 20-foot cube, but got some options with that. So that was option. That was one option that came to mind. Another one, I do have the spell fear. I don't know if it will work on them.
My charm worked on them. So there's that.
So that's an option as well. And then beyond that, it's all like if it turns to a fight, I've got some trickery.
Well, I got really cool bracers of archery and crazy bonuses to hit with that, and I'm happy with standing back here and just peppering them as they come running out, firing through your illusion.
I mean, if we just want to start taking pot shots from here, we can do that as well.
Let me look up a spell real quick. It's one of those it came along with the subclass, and I'm not 100% certain on what this does.
I mean, I have a cantrip I would like to cast once they're vertical, but they need to get up first. You could use the distraction of a major image to set us up for combat.
Can use a bonus action on each of my turns to designate direction that is horizontal to me. Interesting.
I don't even think your major image needs to be as intricate as a dragon.
Yeah.
It could just be a fire elemental.
Okay, I could do that too. If I upcast it to fourth level.
A major image is going to give it shape and the light, but it won't put off heat, right?
It seems real, including sound, smells, and temperature appropriate to the thing being depicted, but can't deal damage or cause conditions. So it's still it'll throw off or like what seems to be real heat, but it won't actually hurt them. If I upcast it to fourth level, I won't have to concentrate on it, so it can just hang out for 10 minutes.
That would be enough to to flush them out. If you cast that in there on top of them, then they feel the heat, even if they're not burning. I think they'll come running.
And throw in some what I imagine elemental roars sound like, and we're good to go.
I can add, roaring fire crackle sounds with my prestidigitation.
Perfect. You do that. I'll add some normal roars with the smell of
Whatever
something
gets them
burning.
running out here, looking over their shoulder back into the cave, is going to be to our benefit.
Yeah. I guess I'll do that. 4th level spell slot.
And this whole conversation happens at the speed of thought within our minds, and then it starts.
So 4th level major image, fire elemental. And then we see what happens. Because at this point they have to get up, right?
Yeah, I'll start throwing out some crackling fire sounds.
So I guess be ready, y'all.
I got my bow out. I got an arrow notched, aimed at the mouth of the cave, which is lit from inside.
I am as ready as I can be.
I'm peeking around from behind somebody with my own little crossbow.
Okay. So for all that coming together, do you make rolls for any of that, or is it?
No. You would. I guess you would need to determine how your thing. You would need to determine how your thing's going to respond to it. To discern that it is an illusion, they would need to make a successful investigation against my spell DC.
And what is your spell DC?
18.
Okay.
So I'm sure the Yetis are fucking stocked up on intelligence. So this is probably where it all goes to shit. But let's see. Probably the smartest fucking Yetis we've ever encountered.
Have we encountered other Yetis?
Yes. I feel like it was in a different Dylan adventure.
That's true.
Yetis in caves.
Yeah, I think you came out okay on that one.
So yeah. What would you have us do, sir?
I believe he said he was reading a spell or something.
Yeah, I was reading something to see. I mean, everything you said is fine. It's going off. I'm just looking to see how much they're confused by it or not. Yeah, we got a +1. So. All right. Okay. So you see the one wake up, and it is totally fooled. by that, and they let out a roar that kind of shakes the cave walls because, once again, the ceiling's only like 2 feet over them as they stand up. And you hear commotion from additional, seems to be Yetis, coming from the distance. Were you hanging out and waiting to see what happens, or were you booking it as soon as you laid up everything?
That's a good question.
Did you really want to see what happens to the podcaster, or were you expecting a fight? The first part seemed to go okay. You woke him up, and you scared it.
No, I imagine we're going to be... I imagine it's fighty time.
Okay. Yeah. Has there been a decision then? Just fighting it? Sticking around?
I think, sticking around at least to see what happens.
Yeah, I'm ready to put some holes in them with some arrows until that option is removed.
All right. So you see the first Yeti coming towards you. A second Yeti is coming in from around the corner. And that's what you see right now.
Okay. I will, we roll an initiative, or?
Yeah, we will roll initiative.
Surprise attack?
Or? You get a surprise round or an action.
Okay.
Once we've got the initiative set up.
Okay, surprise round, is that a full attack, like my 2 attacks, or is that just 1 attack?
If you're going at the first one, then you can take your full attack. If you try and go after the one that's coming around the corner, you will not have time for that.
Okay, and is this... would I be able to apply sneak attack to the first one? First hit?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. I'll roll initiative. We're going to roll initiative, see who goes first in the surprise stuff? Or?
Yeah, you'll get it'll be the same order, you'll just end up...
Wow. I wasted that natural 20. For a 23.
7.
You are some sort of combat cleric, right?
No.
Okay. You're very martial though, right?
No.
Okay.
He's very control you.
Sure.
Type.
Would you? Do you want to go earlier in the round?
No.
You do not.
No.
Okay. So then I guess I'll be keeping.
This will allow me.
I guess I'll be keeping my 19.
This will allow me to, see if anybody needs any healing, see if I can buff some people, or if I'm gonna, just stand back here and drop Sacred Flame on people's heads.
Gotcha. Okay. So I just, the reason I asked, in case it comes up again in the future, I have the ability to swap initiative with people. So, yeah.
Yeah. As cool as that sounds, I'm not the one to swap initiative.
Gotcha. And the one that I would need to swap with, or want to swap with, rolled a natural 20 anyways. So,
yeah.
Okay.
So I will roll my first attack, which is with advantage because it's sneak attack, right?
Yep.
16 with plus 11. I think that's a 27 or 37. 20, 27. Sorry, can't add.
37.
16 and 11?
27.
27. So that's 1d6 for the arrow and 3d6 for the sneak attack. Nice. 10, 15, 17 plus 7 is 24 for the first arrow.
Okay.
And the second arrow, not with advantage, 15 plus 11. That should hit. And, well, rolled a 1, so total of 8 on that one. So 24 and 8. 32 damage. And that's my turn.
Jeff is next.
Okay. So this is. Do I have the ability to move as well as part of this?
A
little bit.
I mean, it's a small enough area that
Okay,
you're not going to be able to move your full movement much anyway. So
that's fine. Just like 15 or so feet, just out into the open.
Okay.
Bonus action, minor illusion. I'm fucking solid snaking this. There's now a minor illusion crate around me.
Sorry, minor illusion of what?
Crate. Just a fucking box.
Okay.
A fun fact, it breaks line of sight.
Wow.
Because minor illusion, they don't know it's not real until they study it. So that's my bonus action. I am having to maintain concentration on that. And then, oh, right. So a class feature lets me cast minor illusion as a bonus action, in case people were wondering where the fuck that came from. And then action, something you never thought you'd hear anybody say. True Strike, because it's a cantrip.
Yep.
And we're using the 2024 version, because I'm using the 2024 version of pretty much everything at this point. So the newest version of True Strike lets me use my spellcasting ability for the attack and damage rolls instead of strength or dex. If it deals damage, it can be radiant or regular, and then like normal cantrips, it gets extra d6s of damage as I level up.
Wow.
So if I hit, it'll be a d8 plus a d6. Plus some stuff, and maybe Fury of the Small. So yeah, attack roll. Ew, that's not real good. Does a 15 hit?
Oh. Yes, it just hits.
Oh, fantastic. So then, yeah, d8 plus d6.
This is on the same one I attacked?
Yeah. So that's 6, 10, Fury of the Small, 14 total.
14. Do you have anything else?
I mean, I moved, bonus, regular.
Okay.
I'm
It sounded
virtually
like a lot, but I didn't know.
I'm
Sometimes you have an
virtually
extra
out.
thing that you're using.
Yeah, I'm virtually out in the open at this point. So it's just a matter of whether or not they realize it.
Okay. The podcaster cast record and starts recording the fight. Chad.
Now
Okay.
he starts to record. Wonderful.
I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon. Because, it's a free round. Might as well get this guy down. So, can drop. Yep. Okay. So 60 feet. So it's going to drop right there next to the big bad, and we're going to attack. I'm assuming a 10 misses.
Yes, it does.
Okay. And then with my action, I'm just going to Sacred Flame. So I will need our good friend to make a dexterity saving throw. Yes, dexterity saving throw.
All right. Thought there'd be a better dex than this. Oh, natural 20.
Okay. What a worthless round for me.
I mean, what a waste of a natural 20.
Yeah.
I rolled one on an initiative, so
Well, that's true. A lot of wasted 20s here. Okay. We are back up to Ray, though.
hi. They're still charging out.
Yes, the one that was laying down is up, coming towards the group and the exit, that direction. A second one had come around the corner, and now that it's the top of the round, you see a third one come out as well.
Okay. How far away is the lead one?
The one that you woke up from sleeping,
The one that
is-
we're all shooting. Yeah.
10 to 15 feet away from the group.
Okay. I will drop my bow, draw my my sword and short sword. I do the two weapon fighting, and I will wade into the battles. With the sword, I'll attack. 14 to hit. No. Okay. With the short sword, much better. That is 14 plus 9 and 23.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, 15 was the number you're shooting for.
Okay. Rolled really crappy damage, so that's only 6. And then with that's my 2 attacks, but since I'm dual wielding, I can do a bonus attack, right?
Yep.
Sure.
She's one. Try
Dagger,
with the
dagger,
sword
dagger.
again. 13 plus 9. That should hit. And that
Yes.
is a D8. 3 plus 5. 8 damage on that. Wow, that was really crappy. But I am holding this one's attention. Hopefully stopped it charging.
Yeah, I mean, you've gotten its attention. We are going to Jeff.
Okay. My party members are still on the periphery as well.
Yeah, you're the only one I think that moved up,
Okay.
that made any
Well, I
request to
just
move
moved
so-
up to attack, so.
So.
Well, that round, yes, but
Are,
Okay.
are you meleeing it?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't like that. So yeah, Annie, you are not melee, right?
Correct.
Okay, fantastic. So he should be within range of me. So the plan is to move, drop the minor illusion because I need to maintain that one if I'm moving. Bonus action, I'm going to be using Nimble Escape to take the hide action as a bonus action. And I'm going to be doing that after I cast Summon Fae at 4th level.
What the fuck?
Okay. What's that do?
It summons a fucking Fae spirit.
Okay.
Yeah, it's got some hit points, and it's got an armor class that's determined by the spell level. It goes immediately after me, and I don't have to burn any part of my action to give it a verbal command to attack.
Okay.
But yeah, so yeah, and then ran back and hid behind Annie.
Okay. So then that is now taking its turn.
And for what it's worth, I got a 29 on a stealth roll.
Okay.
Yes, and so then after I go, then the Fae would go, and it continues to be mirthful because that's a useful ability. Otherwise, it's just going to make its attacks.
Okay.
Yeah, so it'll move in and it will make its 2 attacks.
All right. In melee as well, then, or?
Yes.
Okay.
17 on one, 19 on the other to hit.
Yep, both will hit.
Fantastic. So the
Sorry,
first
I didn't hear which one you're attacking.
same
This
one.
is the one. Okay.
Everybody's attacking the same one so far. Nobody has attacked a different one.
Let's see, 7 and 7, so that's 14 damage on the first attack. 6 is 13 damage on the second.
Okay. Cool. All right.
Yep, and that's it.
Okay. So the one that came around the corner is the one that's going to act now. And all right. Guessing Chad is going to be the one that it's looking at here.
Probably.
Chilling Gaze.
Cool.
Got a Constitution save.
Okay. That is 17.
Okay. Okay. It's going to hit you for 19 cold damage,
Whoa.
and you are paralyzed for 1 minute unless you're immune to cold damage.
Nope.
You get to. Okay. You get a saving throw on your turn to try and end it.
Okay. And you said that was 19?
Yes, 19 damage.
Wow. Okay.
And then it is going to come in with a claw attack on Ray. Yeah, Ray's the one currently angering the other Yeti. Does a 19 hit?
It does, but I forget how silvery barbs work.
You use your reaction.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that yet. I'll save that for a critical or something.
Okay.
But I can use Uncanny Dodge, right? To half the
Yes.
damage.
Okay. Yeah, it's 17 total. So if you're going to have it, be 8.
Yep, I will do that. That's my reaction for the round. I will be down to 100 hit points even.
Okay. And has one more shot with the claw. Uh, 22.
Yep. My armor class without a shield is 16, so.
Okay. 16 damage.
Ow. 84. Hey.
All right. The podcaster takes an action to move slightly away from the group as the Yetis are charging in and continues to cast record. And now we're up to Chad.
Okay, so it's back to me. Okay, so spiritual weapon first. Going to take a swing. That is a 16 to hit.
Yes, that will hit.
Okay, so spiritual weapon, I have to upcast to get extra damage, right? It does
Yes,
not.
I
I
think.
believe so.
Okay.
It's been a while.
Yeah, so it's
Second.
just
It's
1d.
a second level, and you have to upcast
Right.
to get.
Okay, so I just casted at second level. So that's 1d8 plus my spellcasting modifier. That is going to be 8
Okay.
radiant damage. Okay, so that is my bonus action. Then with my action, we are going to. Yeah, I think we're gonna pull out a big one here, just because I kind of want to. Oh, it's not in this book. Okay. So we're just gonna, since I can't find the spell quickly and I don't want to waste a bunch of time doing it, I'm just gonna Sacred Flame. I need a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Which spell were you trying to find?
Summon Celestial.
14, so failed.
14? That's a fail. Cool.
Just
So that is.
Google.
Yeah, I don't have my phone out. Been trying to, do that whole be present thing. Wow. 4 radiant damage off of 3d8.
It's in Tasha's.
Yeah, Tasha's. I just found
Okay.
it too.
4 radiant damage, because holy fucking shit, why would it be better than that for me?
All right. Was there anything else you were doing?
I will use a free action to tell them that I think that they are just super not impressive.
All right. Well, it is now their turn, and since Ray was already engaged,
That would also be the one my Fae is up on.
Okay.
Should
How
be.
much damage did your Fae do?
14 and 13. So 27 total.
Okay. Then yeah, we'll say it's going after the Fae. There's 2 claw attacks. The first one is a natural 20, and the second one is a total of a dirty 20.
Both will hit.
All right.
The face stepped in front of me.
Yep, did slightly more damage, so that's the one we're giving it to. It'll be 40 total damage.
40 total? Like 40 exactly?
Well, 40, I guess, sorry, 40 on the critical hit. And
The 40 drops it.
okay. All right. Well, yeah, both of them went into that, so nothing's going to splash over. That'll take care of the Fae, and that will be the turn for that. Yeah, I'll do that next turn. Okay. So that's the end there. We are back to Ray.
Hi. This beastie that's plaguing me is. I'm going to try and use a tripping attack on him, which when you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you expend one. Okay, it's not unless I hit him. So, okay. Oh, 19 on die. That should definitely be a hit.
Yep.
And he has a strength save versus 17.
Alright, thought there was some kind of save on that. Yeah, 15.
Nope, he
Instead of
falls
like the
down.
17. Okay.
So, since he's prone, I'll have advantage on my short sword attack, which should allow me to apply sneak attack.
Sure.
14 plus 9. That should hit again. So D6 for that. 3 plus 5, 8 plus my sneak attack. Wow. A 5 and 2 1s. So 15 total for that hit. And then I have one more with the sword, which is again at advantage. I don't get to apply another sneak attack, but it's with advantage because he's still on the ground. And that one got a natural 20. Sweet. So max for that is 13, and then I'll roll the die again and add another 7. So 20 on that hit.
Nice.
So all in all, decent round. Oh wait. I'm sorry. The first hit, the tripping attack, does damage. right?
I
I
don't
didn't
know.
roll damage for that. I just rolled
I
advantage.
the D10 you're spending on that would either be to hit or for damage. I think it's damage on a tripping
No,
attack.
yeah, it is. It's it's a D8, and I add it to my damage roll. What I don't think I rolled damage for that first hit. He just tripped, and then I snuck attack him. Did I roll damage on that?
No.
Okay, so a D8 for the hit, and that's 7, and then I roll a D8 to add to that another 1, so 8 total. Glad I remembered that.
That'll be enough to put him down.
Well, he's already down, so half the work is over.
Yeah, well, falls the rest of the way.
Okay, cool. My bonus action was the third attack, so I can't use disengage or anything. So I will just, since he's down, I don't have to disengage. I don't have anything in melee with me.
You have the one that just killed the Fae right up.
It's
like,
right
on
there
you?
next to me.
It's not technically engaged, but like you
Okay, I'll
can't.
turn towards it, but I won't move into its threat area. How's
Hey,
that?
Ray,
Yes.
just because this matters for you, your superiority dice are D10s as of level 10. Or
No, I'm only a level 5 fighter.
Well, never mind then.
I'm a level 5 rogue as well. So they're D8s.
Good deal.
Yeah, that's me. But yeah, I won't move into its threat area, but I will face it since it's right there. But I am done.
Okay. The one that actually came out last is now taking their first action. They're going to use a chilling gauge on the podcaster and then move up and take a swing at Chad.
As you do.
Well, Ray just killed the other one. I can't see Jeff. So hit the other two. I gotta roll the save for the podcaster. Oop. He saves. Yeah, I think that was. Yep. He makes a save, and then we're looking at 19 on the first, 13 on the second. Guess the
To
second
hit?
one misses. Yeah, to hit.
Yes. Yep. First one hits, second one misses.
Cool. Total of 24 damage.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, he had some good rolls for only hitting on one. But that is that one's turn, and we are to Jeff.
24 fucking damage.
Okay. Shit. All right. So the one that just hit Chad. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So, Raulithim's Psychic Lance.
Okay.
It is 4th level, and I'm going to need an intelligence save.
It's a good one to pick. 14.
That's going to be a failure. So you are going to take 7d6 psychic damage, and that guy is incapacitated till the start of my next turn.
Okay.
ew.
That's what we like to hear.
How much was it?
Working that out.
Oh, I thought you said a number.
No, I said ew. Yep, we're going to burn Fury of the Small on this because it deals damage. So that is 10, 24 plus Fury of the Small, 28.
Okay.
28 and incapacitated until the start of my next turn. And then bonus action, hide.
Okay.
And I got a 30 on that stealth roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, don't think I can even hit a 30, so I don't need to worry about checking to see.
That's my turn.
No, I cannot technically hit a 30. So yeah, then unfortunately it is going back to Ray.
Okay. I got.
No, it is
Big guy.
attacking Ray.
Oh, sorry. Fine.
It's the second one that you were fighting, or that you were
Nope,
near.
I get you.
22 to hit,
Yeah, that hits.
and a natural 1 on the second one. So
That one misses.
Total of 20.
I will use cunning action to cut that to 10.
All right. That is that one's turn. The podcaster. Okay. You see the podcaster like move the recording device over into one hand and shoot an Eldritch Blast out with the other one.
Of course.
Oh.
Motherfucker.
And that'll hit for 13. No, that one. Okay. And then we are back to Chad.
Woo, back to me so that I can fail again. We're going to retire that D20 because it was just rolling like shit. So spiritual weapon is a big fat 22 to hit.
Yep. I assume you were
Sweet.
going after the one that's right in front of you right now.
Correct.
Okay.
That is 7 radiant damage.
Aren't you like chilled and stuff?
Oh, right.
What's that?
You're incapacitated.
Oh, fuck, I am. Never mind. I can't do that. Yep,
Yeah,
I have to.
You get a saving throw this turn.
Saving throw. It's a Constitution.
Yes.
17.
Sir. It's an 18 you're looking for. You had the 17 last time, too.
Cool. Well, never mind then.
I'm fine with the spiritual weapon making an attack still.
Okay. So that would be total of 7 damage.
Okay.
There's nothing we can do to pop him out of that, right? He's in the thrall of the chill, whatever.
I don't have a way to clear conditions.
Yeah, unless he got immune to cold damage. Because that would stop the paralysis as well.
Yeah. Nope.
But if he succeeds, he's immune for an hour. So he can't get hit again. All right, then we are back up top to Ray, who is currently hanging out with Yeti number 1.
I think it's Yeti number 2. I killed one, didn't I?
You just killed 2. That was the one you killed.
Oh,
1 is
he was the
one
first.
that attacked you afterwards. Yeah.
Okay. So it's my turn? My turn.
You're up.
My bad. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, this guy, I will kind of dive in and try and trip him as well. Seemed to work out last turn, and might give at least give me some kind of breath as he's trying to get back up. 17 plus 9, that should hit. So 17 save on strength to see if he trips.
That's a 16. So go ahead.
Okay, so he falls prone. Here's the damage for that attack with the superiority dice. 11 plus 5, 16 damage total. I will expend the superiority die. I'm down to 2. And then I will attack him with the short sword with advantage, adding sneak attack. Natural 20. Awesome. How the fuck does that work? Do I add the 18 plus my max and then roll again? Or does the sneak attack come after?
That's how you've done it for me in the past.
Well, fuck me running.
I mean, you announced it ahead of time. You just you announced it after you took the roll.
So the sneak attack is 18, 3d6, and the short sword does 11 with its max. So that's 29. 29, and then I'll roll it again. See what we get. Another 7. Another 7 and 12. Another 19 on top of that. I rolled pretty bad. But that was the short sword.
That's not that bad considering.
No. I will take it, and then I will hit him again with the actually. Trying to decide whether or not I want to do a cunning action to like disengage, but he's prone. I probably don't need to do that, do I? I will hit him again with the scimitar, and that's a 15 plus 9, so that should hit. And for damage, 9 damage, and then I will just kind of back out of his threat range. So he has to move to me if he's going to attack me.
Okay. How close are you to Jeff, or where you think Jeff is?
I will back up to where I have Annie and Cake like equal distance on my right and left. I'll just kind of get in between them.
Okay.
So I'm probably only going to back up like 10
feet on each side. Then.
Yeah. I'm gonna back up maybe 5-10 feet away from being able to hit him, but make him actively take it. How much did that take off of him? Did that take a good chunk out of him?
Yeah, he has reached the halfway point.
Oh, sweet. Okay. That's my go then.
Okay. I was basically just seeing if, as I was moving forward, I might bump into Jeff on the way to you. So, it is Jeff's turn, though.
I do like the combination of fighter and thief using cunning action and uncanny dodge and sneak attack and battle master. This is kind of cool.
How close together are the two?
I would say there's like 10 feet in between them, maybe closer to 15.
One's on his back, though.
Or at least on a knee. I mean,
True.
yeah, I don't
He's
know.
prone somehow.
Right. It was a trip. So, yeah, that one's laying down. That's probably, I don't know, 10 feet away from you, like 15 away from Ray and that side. And then the other one is up with Chad and about 15 feet away from that Yeti.
How would they be in relation to each other? Would they fit in a 10-foot cube?
No, they're 15 feet away. So,
Well,
I don't know how you'd fit a 10-foot.
Well,
Of each other.
they're 15 feet away from each other.
Correct.
Okay. But one is closer to us.
Yes. You have one that is like, I don't know, 10 feet away from you, and the other one is probably 20 feet away from you. Well, no, it'd be more than 20, but
I was like, that would be the 10 feet.
25. Yeah.
Okay. Bonus action, summon Fae. I'm not using a spell slot for it, so it's got half hit points. It shall be Trixie.
Okay.
And then that's my action, and then bonus action, I will attempt to hide again.
Okay.
25 for the stealth roll. And then for my Fae, it's not actually going to attack. It's just going to teleport. It's going to use Fae Step to teleport close to where the one is on the ground, but not quite that far. And then it's going to use its Trixie ability to fill a 10-foot cube in front of it with magical darkness.
Okay.
So even if the other one isn't in the darkness, there's a wall of darkness in front of it. I don't know if they have the ability to see in magical darkness. So that's the only thing that fucks with this. But we'll find out.
They've got dark vision, but
Yeah.
I don't think they don't have the devil sight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which was kind of the hope. Yep, and that's a turn.
Okay, so we got the cube there.
Yeah, and that lasts until the end of its next turn.
Okay. Okay. So then, first one's going to get up, and I'm guessing the Fae is now the closest thing to it.
If it can see that.
Yeah, it's in darkness. So.
Like the one that was in darkness would be in darkness. So.
Do you put that on the one that was prone?
Did you put it? Yeah. It
yeah,
was on the one. Did you put it
on
into
on the one that was prone and sort of as a wall between us and the farther one?
And can the Fae see in the darkness?
No.
Okay. So
it cannot.
It isn't like you're cheating or anything.
I wasn't sure how close you put it. So, like, as it's moving in your direction on its way out, would it bump into the Fae? Like, was it meant to be a roadblock, or is it just?
It would bump into the Fae. Like it would potentially bump into the Fae.
Okay. Because I'm assuming it's got a fairly long reach, and if it's just swinging in front of it with claw attacks, it's a good chance it'll hit you on one of those on its way out. A 15 and a 22.
Oh yeah, both will hit.
Okay. What kind of hit points does this thing have?
Not any kind to less than the other one.
Okay. 19 on the first. And 25 on the second.
Yeah, it's down. It's gone.
Okay.
Um,
I'm
but that
moving towards the out of the darkness, but I will still say finish the turn in the darkness.
But that magical darkness still lasts until the end of the next turn.
Right. And I am still in it. I didn't make it all the way out. So that's cool. But then you still can't see me.
Not at this range, I can't.
Okay. So Ray can't see me unless he's got some kind of magic.
Yeah, I can't see through the darkness. I'm glad I backed up though.
Yes. Just sort of bit scared of the dark.
But there's a big 15-foot ball of darkness in front of me, and I can't see the other Yeti behind it. So
I think the other Yeti would be kind of more to your right in Chad's direction, so you would be able to see
okay, see around it.
that
Okay.
one. Yeah, because the way that I am envisioning this in my head is it's blocking those two vision from each other, but it's not blocking anybody else's vision. Well, it might block Jeff's vision, but it won't block your or Chad vision on the other Yeti that was attacking Chad.
I get you.
Cool.
So the podcaster gonna wave his hand another time, and those will hit.
So a podcaster, that's a warlock, who's wanting content. What kind of patron we talking here?
I'm glad I'm not the only one who is trying to piece that together.
I don't remember if there was a patron specific that I had to choose for this.
Even what type of patron it might be.
No, I didn't write that down anywhere, so I'd have to double check and see if I had it written anywhere else, but apparently did not come up enough to matter. Anyway, both of those hit at the total of 25 damage, and then we are on to Chad's turn.
Woo!
Is 25 enough to waste the spirit? Fae?
Huh?
Is 25 enough to kill the Fae?
Phase gone.
The Fae's gone. This was the podcaster attacking the other Yeti.
Right.
Hey, 22 on my saving throw to no longer be incapacitated. So next turn I get to do
Yay.
something. But my
Still take your spiritual weapon.
Spiritual weapon is 16 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. That is 13. Or I'm sorry, 11 damage to hit, or 11 damage.
11 damage. Okay.
Yeah.
It is also under halfway now.
Woo.
Did you have anything else?
No, I mean, because
Okay.
the turn is becoming unchilled or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
So
Then it goes back to Ray, top of the round.
Okay. So my dude or my dance partner is still in the darkness, correct?
Correct. So you
Sorry,
can
my
see the one in front of Chad still.
yeah, and he's smacking Chad.
Yes, he was last turn. Or well,
Okay.
his last turn.
I'm going
Skipped his
to
last.
slide into his DMs and maybe try to flank that fucker. All right, am I
Okay.
able to flank him? Okay, that means
Yeah, I mean he's on Chad, so
okay. I will have advantage, so I can sneak attack him in his back. Maybe not. 9 plus 9, 18.
yeah, still hits.
Okay, barely a hit. Awesome. So that's the D8 for the sword, which gives me 8 damage, and then 3d6 for the sneak attack, which, ooh, nice. Another 11, so 19 for that hit.
Okay.
And then with the short sword attack, I will try and trip him from the back. 17. So that is definitely a hit. That's 26 to hit, and he needs a 17 strength save.
Two. 24.
Okay, he made that. Do I still expend the superiority dice, right?
Yeah, because you still do some
Yeah, I
damage.
get to
He's
use
just
it.
not
I get
prone.
to add it to damage. Yeah. Okay. So the damage on that one is nice. 8 and 6, so 14. And then
Okay.
my last attack with the scimitar, I'll just try to hit him. 18 plus 9, that should definitely hit. And this D8, 4 plus 5, 9 damage for that last attack.
Okay.
Okay, maybe I got his attention, Chad.
okay.
I am going to try to move around this guy's body, keeping Annie on the other side to keep flanking, but I want to be able to have a kind of out of the corner of my eye that black sphere, so when something comes out of it, I can see hopefully where it came out and where it's headed.
It drops this turn.
It drops.
The darkness, yeah, it only lasted. It'll essentially be the end of my turn when it drops.
Oh, okay. Well,
It's just
still,
the
I'll
start
keep
of
that
that one's
area.
turn.
I want to have it like out of the corner of my eye, because when that thing drops, he's going to be like, "Where the fuck did everybody go?" Oh, but that's my turn.
And how close are you to the one you were just sneak attacking? You're right
I'm threat
in
level
melee.
5
Okay.
feet away from it. Yeah, right behind it.
Okay.
Or
Then
on the
yeah,
opposite
that's
side
enough
of it.
damage to turn around and pay some attention to you.
Okay.
Can't do anything. Yeah, I'm gonna do a cold breath attack on you. That'll be everything, but I need a Constitution save.
Constitution save. Okay. Empty out this dice throwing tray here. Natural 20. And plus my 7, that's 27. I am a fighter first, so I do have good strength and con saves.
So you will take 19 damage then.
Okay, is that considered an attack
Um,
that I can see coming? I mean, can I use Uncanny Dodge on it to have it?
it's a breath attack. I don't think you would see it coming. Like it isn't like you were taking a swing at it last turn and
It turned around and
it turned around and
used
it
a
blew its breath.
weapon on me.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's not an attack. I mean, Uncanny Dodge. All it reads is where'd it go? I'm in fighter. I'm not seeing it. Uncanny Dodge. Starting at level 5, when an attacker that you see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to half the attack's damage against you. Your call.
Okay. Then no, that should be fine.
Okay. So what was the
That doesn't need
damage?
you to see the attack. That just needs them. You see the person who's attacking.
Yeah. And it did 24?
It did 19 on that save, so it's down to 10 if you're having it again.
Okay, so 10 is this. Cool. At 64 then. And that was my reaction.
Okay. That is that turn then, and we are to Jeff.
Cool. Can I position it so that I can get both of these chuckle fucks in a 30-foot cone?
Yes.
Okay. And I fully accept that I will have to be standing out in the open for this.
Okay.
They need to be able to see me.
This is cake out of the box.
They need to be able to see you.
They're going to need to be able to see me for this. I'm casting
The guy
fear.
in the cube can't see you.
But it doesn't matter. Well, he'll be able to see me after this turn, which is all I care about.
Cool.
Because I don't need to be able to see him to cast the spell. I just need to be able to get him in, get these guys into a 30-foot cone. So it's going to be wisdom saves from both of them.
Okay.
And assuming they're not immune to the frightened condition.
I don't see anything specifically mentioning that. Let's see.
It'd be under their resistances or immunities. Yeah.
So a dirty 20 and a 17.
The 17 will fail. The 20 at present will make it.
Never mind.
What?
I used my reaction for Uncanny Dodge. I can't use silvery barbs on him. Sorry.
Yep. So that's gonna just be the one.
So that is the one on Chad that failed.
Okay.
The one in the Cube of Darkness is not feared.
You know what? I'm just going to move around that guy in the cube. I have 10 feet of blind sight. I'm going to move myself around that guy in the cube of darkness so that I'm just behind him.
Okay.
So that when the darkness drops, I'm not standing in front of him. I'm behind him, but the other guy can still see me.
Okay.
And the other guy, the one that is frightened, on each of his turns, he has to take the dash action to move away from me.
Okay.
unless there's nowhere to move. If he's able to end his space in a place where he does not have line of sight on me, he can make a wisdom save to end the frightened effect.
Okay. Don't know that he'll make it long enough for that to matter.
It's kind of the hope. Let's see. Yeah, that's it's gonna be it for me.
Okay. So the darkness drops at the end of your turn, and then at the start of first Yeti's turn, well, the other Yeti's turn, yeah, he will. Roll to see which one he sees first. Ray. So Ray is the first one that sees popping out of here, and
He's got a couple fresh scars from me, so.
yeah, 40 feet speed. That's going to cover anything in the cave. So we're good there. It's going to take swings at Ray. Um, 21 and a natural 20.
This is the frightened. Well, hold on. This is the frightened one, right?
No.
This is the one
This
that
is
came
the one
out
that
of the
was
globe
in
of
darkness that came out.
Okay.
That is now heading towards Ray because I rolled to see who he saw first. The other one, the frightened one, goes directly after Ray if it survives. Because it's still got Chad and everything to go through.
Where's the spiritual weapon attacking? Is that the one I'm attacking now or the one coming at me?
The one that you had just attacked, not the one coming at you.
Okay.
Okay. So. Everything combined is going to hit for 67.
I'm down. I had 64.
Holy fuck.
I mean, it was a natural 20.
Yep, that hurt.
Okay. That is everything that Yeti has, though. I'm going to say there was enough of a gap that they're not both in the range of Chad, but
Well, that's good.
well, it doesn't matter. The one in range of you is going to be running turn anyway, so it shouldn't matter. The podcaster is going to hit the one with Chad for 13. And then it is Chad's turn. So you have the one directly in front of you before they've done anything.
Okay. So I am. God damn it. How many? I'm sorry. How many? How's the guy in front of me?
He's very low.
Very low. Okay.
Like a reasonable attack. Should put him away.
And he's also frightened.
No.
Correct.
Of Jeff.
I thought the other one was frightened.
No.
Nope.
Okay.
That's the one that's frightened. The one that put me down is
The one that
behind
put
me,
Ray down
and
was
he came out of the
in the
darkness
Okay.
This is the one that's been
in front of Chad.
in base with Chad the entire time
Okay.
Yeah.
because he hasn't taken his turn to run away yet.
Okay. So no other friendly people are within 10 feet of me. Correct?
I am, but I'm
Because
not a threat.
Ray's down, so as long as it
Well-
doesn't hit him while he's down,
Yes,
but
it
he's within
would.
10
So
feet.
never mind.
Okay.
Never mind.
Yeah,
Okay.
don't coup de grace your party member.
I'm not going to coup de grace my party member.
I appreciate it.
God damn it. And that was like
You're just
the
dead,
whole reason. That's the whole reason I took the race or species, whatever you call it now, that I did. That's fine.
When
You know
he's
what?
on his knees, he does kind of look like a youngling.
He does.
You motherfucker.
He does. You know what? I'm
Get
actually
some flashbacks. You could do it.
I'm gonna do something that I don't normally do. I'm gonna upcast a spell to level 5
Whoa.
using one of my level 5 spell slots, and I am going to heal all of my party members within 60 feet. For 1. I need more dice. 2, 3.
So you're not even going to Chad this guy?
Nope. I've got a dead party member over there.
Oof.
He's not
But the
dead.
chatting
for 3 turns.
opportunities.
5, 7, 9. I'm gonna heal everybody for 12.
Okay. So I am currently at 12 and prone.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know if I think that's worth a 5th level spell, but I mean that was
Was it mass heal?
yes, mass healing word.
I mean, everyone of these guys is pretty close to dying, so
Yeah, but I have proven to be pretty ineffectual.
okay. No, that's fine. I'm just saying, I feel like it's enough to get the party up to wipe them out in the next turn or so. You should be
so
fine.
yeah. I mean that is 12, 24, 36, technically 48, right? Because dude would be part of my party.
Yeah.
I mean, saying?
It's good. We're in a tight enough area that it works well.
Yeah. The podcaster guy, he would be considered part of my party. Yeah, so it's 48 points of healing. Yeah. I'm not mad. Okay. Never mind. I'm done. I'm good.
All right. We are going back to Ray, who's now not having to make a death save.
Right. But I am prone between 2 Yetis, right?
Yes.
I am going
Like
to
between 2 ferns, but Yetis.
Didn't the one run away though? No,
Not
he hasn't had a chance yet.
turn. Correct. He
his
will
turn's
immediately after
me.
Ray.
I am going to stand up and immediately disengage as a bonus action, using cunning action to get out of their threat area.
Okay.
Or out of the threat area of the one that came out of the darkness. How's that? And then I will move into a flanking position with the remainder of my movement, which should be 15 feet.
We're close enough. Yep.
Huh?
You're close enough for that. Yeah.
Okay. To try and flank this, the one that's been hassling Chad, that hopefully we can finish off. And I will try to apply a sneak attack to that, since I can flank. 14 plus 9 is 23. So
That'll hit you.
3d6 plus my d8. D8 is 11 damage. And then the sneak attack adds 13. So 24
dead.
total. Sweet. That's my first attack.
The irony of that is he never got to run away.
Sorry. Sorry. I dead is better,
He checked
right?
every action. But yet, no. He never will.
But he died afraid of me, and that's all I care about.
Yeah, the other one is out of my swing a sword range, right?
Yes, you specifically did that as your opening action.
I did. So I will just kind of turn my head and my shoulders to face him, but I mean, I could throw a dagger at him, but I have no. That's my turn.
Okay.
I'm content with being upright and actually, as a bonus action, can I down a potion? I don't have any potions. Never mind.
Can I do this thing? Oh,
we
wait,
never-
never mind.
We never addressed potions, so it's never been established whether or not we had any. So,
Yeah, nobody went shopping and nobody mentioned they brought one to begin with. So,
yeah. So, okay.
all right.
I will quickly scan around for a lake that I can stand on the middle of the water for.
We go to Jeff.
It's just the one Yeti at this point.
Correct.
All right, well then I'm just gonna fucking machine gun this guy with the wand of magic missiles and burn six charges.
Okay.
Nice. What's that give you?
64 plus 6.
Nice. Auto hit.
That's why I did it, because it's just damage.
Mm-hmm.
And depending on how it looks, I could also burn a Fury of the Small on it.
That just means you hit him magic missiles in the dick.
Yeah. All right. So let's see. So there's that. And those. That makes 10. I am going to go ahead and burn my third of 4 Fury of the Smalls. To do 20 total damage.
Okay.
That is impressive for a magic missile volley.
And then bonus action. I'll just move out into the open and solid snake up another box. So
Okay.
can't rip up a crate as my bonus action, and then I am done.
Okay. So the other one is going to stand up and head towards Ray again because he thought he was down and he got back up.
Yeah.
And he's still
Call
in
me
between
the
him and Chad.
Energizer Bunny. And he just got his ass lit up by a bunch of magic missiles. I want more of that.
He's doing less good than he was at the start of this round. 28 and a 22.
Those both hit.
Okay.
There's no chance I'm not
You're
going
at like
down
12,
again.
right?
Yeah.
You'll be down then.
Okay.
Won't even bother rolling, but that'll be the whole turn.
I'm Rocky in that fight versus Kyle Drago. Just boom, boom,
yeah, you would have been down on the first one. I probably could have gone after Chad, but I'm good. So you're down. technically he's not in range of anyone else, like in melee with anybody else then. And Podcaster's going to take some shots at him. All right, Chad, your turn. You see some bolts from the Podcaster hit.
Uh-huh.
They not
Cool.
do
Cool.
damage.
No, there's damage was done.
Okay.
Still there.
Huh. You know what? Sometimes it's just good to keep things simple. Spiritual weapon gonna make its attack. Yeah, natural one. That's cool.
Motherfuck you.
So I'm gonna upcast a level 1 spell. I'm gonna just I'm gonna reach out and touch a youngling.
This is an adolescent Yeti.
Okay. I'm casting this at level 3. That is a 21 to hit.
Okay. See, you really fucked it up because I was going to say I've served it up on a silver chatter, and then you got a 1.
Oh,
He literally had 1 health left. I chatted it.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Well, bare minimum damage I can do would be 6.
As long
So,
as it's not negative. All right.
nope.
Third one is down.
Whew. That was terrifying at times.
Still is.
All right. We can just pick up right after that next time.
I think that's a solid plan.
I get to be dead for a whole week?
Indeed, you do.
Ah!